Perhaps Ryen's words were too ambiguous. Keqing and Ganyu immediately turned a deep shade of red. Seeing their reactions, Ryen quickly realized he had misspoken. He waved his hands hurriedly.
No.
That's not what I meant. I'm just saying, the bed is really important in this world. You'll understand once you lie down. Ganyu sighed in relief. After knowing Ryen for so long, she understood he wasn't an impulsive person. She was willing to trust him. However, looking at the clearly single-sized bed, Ganyu hesitated. Ryen, are we all supposed to sleep on this bed? Ryen grinned and shrugged. This bed isn't for sleeping. Lying on it restores your energy to its peak state. It's crucial for us when we're exploring and developing this world. After saying that, Ryen looked at the bed and paused for a moment before rushing out excitedly. Interesting for you, cardiologists. 2 gelatins will kill stubborn belly fat overnight. More, 563, 141, 188. Wait for me, I'm going to go take apart 2 more beds. Beds required wool to make, and the village didn't have any sheep. But the villagers had plenty of spare beds. As a seasoned Steve, who needed to make beds in a village, just borrow a couple. After all, the good villagers would never need to sleep. Looking at Ryen's retreating figure, Keqing couldn't help but sigh. It feels like ever since Ryen arrived in this world, he's been acting like a kid on a rampage. Ganyu smiled softly and sat on the bed to try it out. It was soft and comfortable, and she rather liked it. Well, this is Ryen's world. It's like he's finally home, don't you think, Keqing? At the mention of that, Keqing paused for a moment, then sat on the bed as well. She glanced out of the simple glass window at the strange, blocky world. For a moment, the usually decisive Keqing seemed lost. I can't shake the feeling that it's all unreal. Everything here is just too fantasy. Ganyu suggested, and Keqing nodded. Yes, exactly. It feels like a hypothetical place that shouldn't even exist. Torches that never go out, leaves floating in the air, everything being block-shaped. Ganyu asked in return. But it has appeared for real, hasn't it? Keqing, are you worried that Ryen might be a threat to Liyue? Keqing shook her head decisively. No, I don't think so. It's not just because Ryen is my friend and confidant. After a year of knowing him, I can see clearly what kind of person he is. He's a good person, and he seems to have a lot of goodwill towards Liyue. Otherwise, with this world, Ryen could have easily overthrown everything in Teyvat a year ago. Ganyu nodded in agreement. That was exactly why she and Keqing loved seeking Ryen out. He seemed to understand them deeply, and his thinking was always so out of the box. Whether it was Keqing's confusion about ruling or Ganyu's uncertainty about her own identity, Ryen always managed to help them out with humor. That's why Keqing and Ganyu had always wanted to bring someone so different from the rest of the world back to Liyue Harbor. But unfortunately, Ryen had always refused. Keqing, what about your plans? Ganyu asked softly. Keqing shook her head. Just call me Keqing. As for plans, this world is beyond my imagination. Let's see how Ryen plans things. We don't have the right to handle this world on our own. Ganyu covered her mouth and chuckled softly, then spoke gently. So now all we need to do is, as friends, help Ryen with his early plans? That's right. Keqing nodded seriously, then pointed at the torch on the wall. But I still want to take this magical torch and the workbench downstairs with us. These things would be so useful to Liyue. As soon as she finished speaking, the wooden door was pushed open again. Keqing and Ganyu immediately drew their weapons and looked below with caution. When they saw Ryen had returned, they finally relaxed. Ryen quickly walked up to the second floor. Ryen found a suitable spot and quickly placed the bed. Seeing his casual furniture placement, Keqing and Ganyu had more or less gotten used to it. However, Ganyu was still curious. Ryen, where did you get this bed? Ryen laughed awkwardly. A gift from a good friend. Is it a friend's gift? Ganyu gently nodded, her voice soft. Then we should properly thank him. Ryen felt a little embarrassed and quickly defended himself. It's fine, I've already thanked him for you. He's just happy to help me. Could he not be happy? To To avoid his good friend not having a bed to sleep in, Ryen had barged into his base and taken it. He had to tearfully part with his two good friends, who had now taken the path of the former village inhabitants. Ryen, what do we do next? Arriving in a completely unfamiliar world, Keqing finally relaxed. She lay on the bed, tilting her head curiously to look at Ryen. What's next? Ryen thought for a moment, then replied seriously. Remember my words, Keqing, Ganyu. There's an ancient saying in this world. To get rich, first chop trees, dig 3, and fill up a mine. Seeing Ryen's solemn expression, Keqing and Ganyu repeated the phrase, nodding seriously. We've got it. Ryen smiled broadly and waved his hand. All right, let's go. I'll craft some tools for you first, then we'll go check out the mine. Oh, and come with me. I'll teach you some basic crafting formulas. With that, Ryen jumped down to the first floor. The moment he landed, he felt a bit of pain in his feet. Ryen's face turned awkward. After spending so much time with Keqing and Ganyu, he had forgotten that they were now in the Minecraft world. A world with no laws of Newton, gravity, or even elemental physics. He had lost half a heart from the fall. Fortunately, his hunger bar was full, so it would recover soon. But this served as a wake-up call for him. In Teyvat, with his physical condition, even skydiving from an island would not kill him. But the MC world was different. A fall from a high place, even if you were a heavenly principle maintainer, would still result in death if you tried base jumping. The rules here are unforgiving. Even the laws of physics were extremely harsh. Just as Ryen was about to call out for Ganyu and Keqing to be careful, he suddenly heard a sound from above. Ganyu had also jumped down with him. Ryen was alarmed. His body could handle a fall, but Ganyu might not be so lucky. This was the MC world, after all. It was anti-Newtonian, but in some ways, it was just as Newtonian as it gets. Ryen rushed underneath Ganyu and shouted, "Don't jump." That shout was meant for Keqing, who managed to stop herself in time, but Ganyu was already in midair. Ryen had no choice but to predict Ganyu's position and rush to catch her. The familiar weak pain struck again. Another half-heart down. It made sense considering there was fall damage in this world. Ganyu, are you alright? Ryen looked at Ganyu with concern, not paying attention to the soft sensation of her in his arms. Ganyu's face turned bright red, and she shyly said, "Ryen, no. You don't need to worry about me. It was only a few meters high, I won't be hurt." Keqing looked at Ryen with an odd expression and muttered, "Even if you like Ganyu, you don't need to do this, right?" Ganyu is an immortal who followed the Emperor to fight in the war against the demon gods. Instantly, Ganyu lowered her head, sobbing quietly. What is that supposed to mean? Ryen sighed, his expression becoming serious. Don't take my words lightly. This world is unreasonable, but it's also extremely strict when it comes to its laws. If you fall from a height greater than 3 blocks, you will definitely get hurt, no matter if you're the Geo Archon or just an ordinary person. In this world, the laws are the same for everyone. Falling from a height will inevitably lead to injury. It's a matter of life and death, so be careful.